This is why we've been dollar cost averaging into XRP and many other assets for the past 4+ years. But all I'm doing is, of course I could give you stupid price predictions, but I'm looking at Fibonacci extensions, looking at past fractals and data, and overlapping them. And sometimes I'll post it on Twitter if you guys are curious, but I have plenty of calls that are wrong as well, just so you know. But when you find an asset like QNT, XRP, API3, DAG, Algo, ADA, VeChain, XLM, any asset I didn't name that has strong fundamentals, when you combine the fundamentals with the technicals of the chart, that is where the magic happens. What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another cryptocurrency update. Let's dive in. We will be talking about the QNT price chart in this video along with XRP, and of course the market is still at $2 trillion in global market capitalization. Something to note is that Cardano, ADA, one of the leaders, at least in the larger cap assets, is still at $2.56, up 21% on the 7-day and still leading and pushing against an all-time high price. As we know, there's a huge correlation between XRP and Cardano, even more so than between XRP, Bitcoin, or XRP and Ethereum. So it's my personal belief that XRP is behind Cardano in this pump. With the quick Fibonacci retracement drawn of the ADA price chart versus the XRP price chart, we can see that ADA is blasting past and creating a new all-time high price on the weekly. Now we can also see the XRP price chart on the right-hand side still sitting just under the 50% retracement. We can take a peek and look at the RSI along with the weekly stochastic. Notice that ADA did in fact pierce, and we did get that nice little push. So as we get up to this level, look out. Notice shortly after this MACD started crossing as well, we had some interesting movement. Now using the Fibonacci retracement on the candle bodies, check this out, swing high, swing low, we are actually en route to the 1618, which is approximately $2.98. Let's call it a $3 ADA. If this comes to pass, and FYI, many assets are actually heading towards this level, even larger caps at this point. It's my belief, and I believe many other people that are tracking this can see what's yet to come. This is not financial advice, solely what I'm looking at. Nothing is guaranteed in this market, so please always do your own research. But yes, I am excited. And of course, the DAG price chart of Constellation couldn't care less. It is still pumping and sitting right at the 3618. The 4618 shows almost 40 cents. This is one of the many assets, although it is a smaller asset, below $1 billion market cap, that is leading the way. And now we have the Kava price chart. So I did reference this in last night's video when we were below $8, saying, hey guys, check this out. The weekly RSI is in a great position and it's getting close to piercing. So keep an eye out. I know we did push. I mean, wow, almost to $9. I know at the beginning of the year I was calling for a $10 Kava. I think it's going to happen. Friendly reminder, we have other assets en route pushing a new all-time high price. That does not happen in a bear market. We can look at the BTC charts as well. And notice Kava has not created an all-time high against Bitcoin. 175% to get there. And now looking at the XRP Bitcoin price chart, we are set to erupt. I don't care if you're a bear in this market, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with trying to optimize your buys. It's your money, you do you. All I'm saying is we have dozens of assets beginning to create new all-time high prices against their Bitcoin chart, showing XRP and its current dominance versus the Bitcoin chart to create an all-time high, even on the wick, is a 900% return when that does come to pass. This is just my opinion, and we're seeing a lot of assets creating all-time high prices against Bitcoin. I'm going to say this once, we'll probably come back to this in the future. XRP in the Bitcoin chart on the monthly, when this golden cross occurs, look out. RSI is primed, it's still below 50, and as we know, we've always seen run-ups in the past. So this is just historical analysis, looking at past data, engaging what's yet to come. Looking at confluences, finding as many coincidences or points of data that overlap, hedging my bet accordingly, and making moves. You can see Energy Web token is back at the 702 retracement using the candle bodies on the weekly where they both open and close at the same level. Weekly RSI is getting up there. These types of pumps, and I know some will still call this a bull trap, do not really happen in bear markets. Now, of course, this is where it's do or die. But on a week-over-week basis, even if we crash and pull back, because we just had a massive uptrend, look at this. Corrections are healthy, but I still see that our targets are up here. All right, really quick, let me make a third screen. I'm going to pull up another asset, and we have Luna right here. Okay, perfect. So I already had this set up. So anyways, the Luna price chart, Terra Luna on the daily, wick to wick. Where are we? Where did we wick? To the Fibonacci extension of the 1618 of $35. You cannot make this up. And XRP on the weekly, and then the smaller time frame of Luna, does it look like XRP is here? This is my personal opinion, not financial advice, but this is how I'm playing the market. I have 25% to 50% of my long-term holds locked up in cold storage. I'm also excited to leverage my XRP to get a passive income, earn more flare, mint FXRP, put it to work. My API 3 is absolutely killing it. I know we did a video last month on passive income of generating over $10,000 per month. And that APY is well over 50% now, and it auto compounds on a weekly basis. Now let's adjust this Fibonacci retracement and see how we're looking. So, okay, right here, you can see this double bottom down low. And so, all we're doing, guys, swing high, swing low at the Fibonacci. I can even redraw it for you. So the Fibonacci tool is right here on the left. We'll go right up to this wick, and I'm just gonna ballpark it. Swing low, and we can see we're at the 50% below that. We'll now compare Luna. Where was it? 382, then it was below the 50%, and then finally when it blasted through that 702, 786 level and showed confirmation of breaking through this level, it went right to the 1618. And yes, XRP is one of the assets that is yet to create and blow past its all-time high in this market during this bullish cycle, and along with surpassing and creating an all-time high price on the XRP BTC Bitcoin price chart. This is why we've been dollar cost averaging into XRP and many other assets for the past 4+ years. The more you look at this market, the more you become in tune with it. An example is the quant price chart. We can see, of course, when we were doing videos on this back in 2018, I did not buy down here. I'm kind of pissed I didn't. But anyways, I remember getting it up at like $3, and then I went really hard after talking to like King Solomon and stuff around, I'd say definitely under $6, $5. So I think that QNT is leading the way, and then of course I have Constellation shortly behind doing exactly what we're looking for, and then we have other assets that have yet to even break out of this cup. So you tell me, because I am absolutely loving what is happening and absolutely loving what I've been seeing on a week-over-week basis. Do not sweat the small stuff, it's all small stuff. Nonetheless, even when I bought into the pump years ago at $3, it's up 60x. Almost 6,000%. Here's a post I did back in April calling for a $200 QNT price. Here's what I've been seeing for QNT if it follows Theta and Luna. Obviously just bullish case using the 236 candle body, blah, 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 $200 plus. So anyways, swing high, swing low. What I've been doing but showing you the higher extensions and showing 176. Huh. Where are we today? 179. Pretty cool. This is the benefit of being a macro trader, looking on the larger time frames. I'm not sitting on the 30-minute time frame breaking a sweat. I buy, I hold, and I sell at a higher price. And even if there's other assets that are pumping 10x, 20x, and they're tempting me, I don't care. I set the phone down, I step away, I let my money mature and work for me. We're not smarter than anybody here. All we are is more patient. The second emotions take over is the second that you're going to be easily manipulated and potentially miss out on huge opportunities or lose your position and then buy back higher. And you do that a few times, you're going to lose your money. Do not do that. So really just using the 236 retracement as the swing high, swing low, showing the weekly stochastic where we push, and then right there as well. QNT was at $40 and we're making this call for $200 QNT. And of course, yes, I believe 4 digits at some point, but you have to measure the ROI. It might not be good for everybody now, unless you believe it goes to like $50,000. But all I'm doing is, of course I could give you stupid price predictions, but I'm looking at Fibonacci extensions, looking at past fractals and data, and overlapping them. And sometimes I'll post it on Twitter if you guys are curious, but I have plenty of calls that are wrong as well, just so you know. But when you find an asset like QNT, XRP, API 3, DAG, Algo, ADA, VeChain, XLM, any asset I didn't name that has strong fundamentals, when you combine the fundamentals with the technicals of the chart, that is where the magic happens. Here's the video for DAG I did back in, let's see, July 14th. My plan to make at least $10,000 plus per month staking crypto. So we discuss API 3, DAG, and then we discuss Flare Networks, Flare Finance, and of course, XRP's role in many other assets that are coming over to that ecosystem and discussing passive income. So at this time, I was talking about DAG nodes. In this part, right here in this minute mark, let's see, 1242, I believe I made timestamps. Yeah, cool. So right here, a single DAG node costed $47,000. We've been screaming this from the rooftop, sharing it on Twitter. Probably annoying people, frankly. But then we have Viking even sharing. Now a node is worth over $82,000. So of course, there's probably going to be a market for selling these nodes in the future. And I know a lot of our members in Cage's Trades have acquired at least a single DAG node because we've been buying under 2 cents, at 3 cents, at 6 cents. And I can't wait for this guy. So we saw QNT do a 60x. We've seen VeChain, ADA do well over a 100x. Yet people are not diversifying between high caps, mid caps, and small caps. I hold my XRP. Believe it, because when it goes, look out. But I also try to diversify my amount of risk in terms of market cap. And I know this video is kind of a big rant, but the biggest emphasis I want to make is this. And I know we were tweeting about all three of these assets, DAG, RAMP, and HBAR, when they're all at 17 cents, really just showing you an example, and it worked out. To show an example of who leads who. I had my bets on these assets because they had significantly lower market capitalizations, DAG and RAMP versus HBAR. I love HBAR, I hold it, I think it has a bright future, but let's compare the market caps of these three assets really quick. Hedera Hashgraph. So HBAR's market cap today is over $2 billion. So for this price to double in value, this market cap has to go well above $4 billion. Okay. Volume solid. This is an asset that I'd be comfortable with doing some very large swing trades because there's ample liquidity. You can see QNT is shortly behind, still breaking over $2 billion. But now let's compare RAMP and DAG, and they're both all at 17 cents at one point. And now Hedera's at 23 cents, but my bags in RAMP and DAG have far exceeded that return. And now, with those profits, I can even acquire more HBAR, more XRP, more USDC, more US dollar that sit on the sidelines and observe. That's what I try to do, is put myself in a position to get a win out of either case. And then I rotate those profits. And of course, I have my long-term holds. I do not trade. Sometimes just holding your bag and not acting out of emotion will outperform 90% of all the traders. I can tell you with absolute certainty, though, that I am in that 10% or top 1% that outperforms most long-term holders, because I also have long-term holds and a fiat bag to take advantage of crashes. There's a method to the madness, and you have to find your own method, or madness. Constellation's market cap is a fraction of what HBAR's market cap is today. What does this tell me? That there's significant upside. 2 billion versus 400 million. Meaning another 5x for Constellation to even reach its market cap. Okay, so where's RAMP? RAMP, also 31 cents, just like DAG, at a $100 million market cap. A 10x from here takes it to a $1 billion market cap, and that's about over $3. So I still hold high caps because they're a lot more conservative, they're safer, I believe they'll be here to stay. But with some of these other assets, there's definitely opportunity. Now, don't go all into anything, guys. I'm just sharing a little bit of my opinion here. Nothing I share is financial advice, but this just goes to show and give you a little perspective. But I always think it's so smart to at least have some exposure to some of these top assets, because utility has not come to this market yet, at least true utility at scale, and I'm not going to miss out. Also, guys, really quick, we have the XRP Bitcoin price chart versus the Ethereum Bitcoin price chart, both on the monthly. Now, I know I did reference this earlier on in the video, the golden cross between the 8 EMA exponential moving average and the 21. And a golden cross is when a smaller time frame, this orange line, the 8, cuts through a larger time frame, which is the 21 moving average. We cut through on a monthly, a very valid macro view, or time frame, I should say. And this has not happened yet for XRP. So I'd like you guys, for any homework, to go through assets, looking for assets that have created an all-time high price against the Bitcoin price chart. Such examples would be DAG, QNT, and a few others. Keep an eye out. Look at Luna, look at Solana, look at ADA. They are leading the way, and they have heavy market caps. So this is quite well established. This is not just pure speculation, because we are going off of data that we have today. And to repeat, everybody knows this, Cardano and XRP are highly correlated. So your homework is to go find other assets that are creating a new all-time high price, not just with the US dollar pair, but with the Bitcoin price chart, specifically looking on maybe just like weekly or monthly time frames to save time, and look at those wicks and watch that RSI. Also shared by Roth Economan, a must follow on crypto Twitter for XRP community members. To get out ahead of it a bit for XRP fans, yes, Singapore, one of which the countries that of course has clarity for XRP to be used, is building a cross-border CBDC using Quorum. A competitor? This is called Project Dunbar. No, it does not make XRP irrelevant. I know every single time there's some type of CBDC project, even if it's just IOUs and not even leveraging DLT, they say, oh no, XRP is going to zero. Guys, XRP's almost been around for 10 years. It has ample liquidity. It's done over $2 billion in transactions for real customers. Relax. There's many different companies that exist today, and they're competitors, and sometimes competition is good and necessary. And I would say actually all the time. So Project Dunbar is a one-size-fits-all. Consider what the MIS, this is the Central Bank of Singapore, the Monetary Authority of Singapore report says itself. In this report, I'll read it verbatim, does say exactly what head of ACI Worldwide, real-time payments said, with Ripple and their products being some of the settlement mechanisms for the future of payments. This looks like another settlement mechanism. It's not going to be one-size-fits-all. And just like RippleNet has a variety of products, so will all these CBDC projects. Sometimes for payments, these companies or people are going to prefer it getting there ASAP, even if it's just a little bit more expensive. Some people will not be in a rush for their payment to get there, and they'll say, hey, wow, this is the cheapest option, let's do that. Some will choose domestic payment rails, some will choose international payment rails, some people will choose certain corridors that have more liquidity, some will choose certain corridors that actually go through certain partners. All these financial institutions have different preferences, so please keep an open mind. Even while the model of an CBDC on a common platform shows promises, it is unlikely that the world will land on a single common settlement platform. The model may be useful for regions where requirements and payment policies are already similar, and a common application may be more cost-effective. In such a scenario, there will still be fragmentation. This does not solve the issue. With multiple regional platforms as well as single jurisdiction, single currency platforms, new connectivity models for linking up such networks will be further explored as part of the project. So with all of these walled gardens that are still fragmented, still have issues of centralization, they need to create payment rails so that all of these little walled gardens can interoperate with one another. Bullish on crypto assets and open payments in the world of DeFi. And Roth Economin providing the source right here as well. Centralbankcurrencies.com. I saw Mr. Whale, Crypto Whale, sharing this, that Binance is now requiring all users to complete KYC, Know Your Customer verification, amid mounting pressure from worldwide regulators. Yes, there's definitely been tons of commotion, and funny enough, this is all happening as prices are pushing up. Had to share this. So API 3 staking has been amazing, just waiting for Flare networks to go live. XRP, Flare, the Spark token, and FXRP. This is when XRP is minted and actually running on Flare networks. And of course, DAG nodes with LTX Lattice Exchange and adds the token of Alchemy Exchange. Congratulations to a successful launch. In other news, XRP at $1.19. Oh no, it is down 1.5% in 24 hours. Must be a scam. Hashtag satire. And a really quick rant to finish up this video, guys. So we have CT, also known as Crypto Twitter, this giant community of all of us lunatics in the digital asset cryptocurrency space. There's a lot of feuding and tribalism. I couldn't care less. Everybody's gonna have their beliefs. You do you. Believe what you wish and I'll do the same. There's bulls and bears. Bulls, essentially, for anybody that's brand new, are people that believe price is going to go up. Bears are people that believe prices are going to go down. And for some reason, these two groups feud a lot on Twitter. All the bulls, everybody calls them, they're full of hype, they're scammers, too good to be true, hopium. And then anybody that believes prices come down or crash, which happens in crypto all the time, are called fudsters, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, spreading bad news. They're foolish, they're naive, they're greedy because they want those lower prices. And regardless of where you stand, it's important to entertain both perspectives. You're allowed to play both sides, guys. This is your money. You have to learn how to play both sides. Hedge your bet. So in one scenario, if the prices go down, I'm ready to capitalize and buy, and at least with my fiat bag, take advantage of those dips. And if prices go up, I have holdings that will appreciate in value, and I can decide to take profit at specific targets and stagger my sells out. It's so important to entertain all perspectives, because you can make a win out of either situation. And this is exactly what Warren Buffett and many people have done. Things change super quick in this market. I don't judge anyone. I just take in as much info as possible to make moves for my personal financial situation so that I can help the highest number of people. And also, guys, we're going to be doing a live stream right after this video tonight for patrons of Cage's Trades. I know our current trade right now is up, and we are going to be watching carefully for our next moves. As always, I appreciate everybody that hits the like button. Be sure to follow me on TikTok for some exclusive cryptocurrency content. You can still get 20% off all crypto wallets using the code Ledger-Kevin, or become a member of Cage's Trades. Catch you in the next one.